Okay. We are in there.
All
We
right.
are in there. Cool. This has been what, a long time coming, right?
Oh, it has been.
Yeah. I know it's just like, okay, what about this day? What about this day? What about this day? So introduce yourself. I know you as Izzy, but you can go ahead and introduce yourself.
Well, yes. My name is Izzy. I live in Brooklyn, New York. Been here all my life. I am pretty artistic.
Okay.
For instance, I paint, play the piano. I'm involved in music, stuff like that. My career path was being a security guard, and then I found Forex, and now now I'm just a Forex trader, still learning. Hopefully, we're gonna master it.
Don't say hopefully. You better speak it into existence.
Yes, gotta put it out there into the universe.
But you gotta believe it too.
Of course. I will be a master trader.
Yes. I didn't know you painted.
Oh yeah, I mean, when you have them hobbies, no. Mm-hmm. I'm a procrastinator, right?
Okay.
I will pick something up and put it down for months and then pick it back up again.
Okay.
So, right. So I think
you're gonna have to send me some of your art, because I love like art and stuff like that, especially like in my studio that I will have in, I'm gonna say 6 months. I need some art for my studio.
Yeah.
So how did you even like find Forex?
So originally I was actually looking to like invest in the stock market. So I went on Google, YouTube to learn how to do it. And I actually came across Forex, and it sounded way more promising to me than the stock market. And I'm like, wow, and why would I sit here and do the stock market when I could mess with Forex?
Right, okay.
So then I watched a lot of videos, and I separated the bad ones from the good ones, and I was just waiting for someone to be like, okay, so this is how you do this, boom, boom, bam, and that's it. And I was like, oh, okay, cool, that was you. That was you. Right? It was so simple, and I was like, okay, I can do this. Let me hit her up, and yeah, it was history since then.
Right. I think like what a lot of people have to do, and I'm definitely going to do a video on this, because I've been hearing some scary stories about people getting scammed, and just, especially like Instagram, off YouTube and stuff like that. Yep. So it's like when you came to me, you hit me up on Instagram.
Yeah.
And so it was just like, how were you able to tell like I was a real person?
I didn't know, to be honest. I wasn't sure, but I mean, besides the fact that, before I'm hitting anybody up, I'm gonna go to their IG, make sure they're a real person. I'm scrolling, I'm seeing you got stuff going on. I'm like, okay, she's real. She's real. And she's actually doing this, and she's been doing this for some time. And that gave me my confirmation to be like, okay, I'm gonna actually talk to a real person. It seems like she knows what she's doing,
Right.
So I had to honestly just go with my gut.
Right.
And, if I was to be played, then it is what it is. But that wasn't the case. So yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, everybody out there is just like, if you have like an ill feeling about anything, it's just like, just go with that,
Right.
Because that's going to save you in the long run.
Exactly.
Definitely. So how long have you been trading?
Very short time. It'll be about 3 months now.
3 months. Okay.
Yeah.
So what would you tell someone, well, actually, what do you wish you know before you started trading Forex?
I think this seems more common sense, but not when you no. Okay, I think the best thing I think I should have known was to not put all my money into something I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what I was doing. I shouldn't have been betting so big or going so big with my trades and my lot sizes.
Right.
Especially I really didn't know what I was doing.
Right.
Why? I was at that point. It was like I was really gambling at the casino. So like, so if anything, it definitely would be. It definitely would have been to, you know, take it easy with my money amount and to have proper guidance. Because again, before I hit you up, I was doing it on my own, but losing money.
Right.
Because again, I did not know what I was doing.
Right.
So I wish I, you know, would have thought, hey, maybe I should get someone with experience on this to teach me the ways. Yeah, definitely something I should have known.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people, when it comes to learning something, a lot of people feel like, oh, well, I could just go to YouTube to learn it or whatever. And it's possible you can learn from YouTube, but at the same sense, there are a lot of holes in YouTube videos. And if you go to their description, no matter what they're selling, if they're doing drop shipping, real estate, e-commerce, Facebook ads, wholesaling, anything, they're going to have a course in their description because nobody is really, I mean, it might be a slight few or whatever, but nobody is going to give like 100% of the information for free.
Right.
And, you know, and that just, I mean, that's what we go to school for, you know? So like we are, I mean, look, I got student loans, you know, so it's like I paid, you know, and I went to real estate school. I paid for that, you know, so it's just like, of course you can learn from YouTube, but it's, if you want to like skip the hard knocks, the losing money, then just, you know, get you a mentor, and that's basically the easy route.
For sure. Because
it's going to save you, you know, in the future, because my thing is I don't want people making the same mistakes I made.
Right.
And the number one mistake I made was getting out of demo too fast. I could tell you that I probably demoed for about a week. That was not that was not the move. That was not the move.
It was not.
Right. That was not the move. So I would tell anybody, if you're in demo, just stay in demo until you can really like be consistent in demo. Once you're consistent in demo, then you could, you know, go to your live account and try to flip. Yeah. But a lot of people, they see everybody else making so much money.
Yep.
I think I just saw, who did I see? Like a couple of days ago, I saw some, I think it was J Pips or whatever, and he's good. So if y'all, you know, if y'all want to follow him on YouTube, definitely. And he has a course. But I think he made like what, like $2,000, $3,000 in like 30 minutes or something. So it's like when you see that, you're like, okay, I can do it too. And you can. You just gotta have the skill, the mentorship. And if you don't have that, you gotta have the money.
Yes. Yeah. And I don't think that's gonna ever be really said up front, but it should be honestly in your head, because not for nothing, you need to learn what you're doing regardless. And you may want to learn on your own, but you're gonna lose money in the process because you're gonna be testing a bunch of stuff out. It's just best to have that guidance that you need.
Right. Definitely. So do you feel like you get value from the team, or like how do you feel as far as like the team aspect?
How could I not get value from the team? I mean, besides the fact that I'm getting taught by experience, like people with 3+ years of experience in trading, besides that, I mean, I've been getting way more than I thought I would.
Right.
You know? So it's I'm very satisfied with everything that I'm getting from the team. So,
Awesome.
Nothing really to complain about.
You said what?
Nothing really to complain about.
The people that are trading with you, like how do you feel like this is helping them?
So like, you mean the people under me or
or the people that you've introduced trading to?
Got it.
Yeah.
So I mean, I got my select few of the team who are just as passionate about Forex as I am.
Right.
And we talk like that about it every day. Every time we make a move, we would hit each other up and this, that, third. So it's like, and then there's the others who have like more of a hectic schedule, like they got kids or the other job and this, that, and third. But even with, like for instance, my younger brother, who's 18 years old, now has a 40-hour work week.
Right.
You think he big stuff now, but he has a 40-hour work week. But you know, I hit him up and I'm like, "Are you doing what you're supposed to be doing with Forex?" He's like, "Yeah." He still attends the replays and goes to the sessions and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, "Okay, as long as you're doing something, I'm okay with that." So, and I'm like, you know what? Just send me your schedule because it changes every week. Send me your schedule so we can formulate something around your schedule so we can meet up and we can, you know, make sure you're on the right path. Right. Everybody's getting something. I'll hit them up and I'm like, and make sure you're doing something, like, especially when the weekend comes, make sure you're doing something over the weekend. I don't care what you're doing. Like, reading this, watching that, doing this, doing something, and they all do it. So I can see that they want to do it. And for that change. Some more than others, but of course, you know, they're in that transition, so it's a good thing.
Okay, so I will say, do you? Well, I'm gonna ask. The select few that's passionate about it, like you, do you feel like that's beneficial to you guys?
Oh yeah, for sure. Because when you have other people that's passionate about it, it's not only is it like you bouncing ideas off of each other, but you're also pushing each other at the same time. And also, like, if you're having a bad trade day, they'd be like, "Stop." Like, clearly it's not gonna be your day. Stop. And they'll be like, "I know for a fact you went over your lost goal for the day. Stop." So like that having that the pair of like minds is very, very important. Yeah,
I will say that that's very important because my partner was not. He was like, "What is that? What are you doing?" You know what I'm saying? He was like, "You got to have money to do that."
Right.
And I was just like, "No, you can start with $10. You can start with $50. Right. And he was just like, whatever. So I did not have somebody that was supportive when I first started. So it was very frustrating, you know, especially like when you see the end in mind and that other person that you're with or around, they don't see it. So for you to have like a community of people is so much better.
Definitely.
It is so much better. So a lot of the stuff that a lot of people go through, you probably won't have to go through that because you have people to talk to, you know?
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. I just, honestly, like before, I didn't have that because I really wasn't building at the time. So when I would get discouraged, I'm just angry with the world. So, but now it's like, if I'm 9 times out of 10, it's not that we're following the same pairs or anything like that. But if I'm having a bad trade day, I want to hear that they had a good one.
Right.
And even if they didn't, now we both feel bad together, but it's okay because we're going to get back into it the next day. Right. So it's like having that is great. It's great.
So what pairs do you trade?
Oof. I know they say like pick 1 to 3, but I picked 3 to 5.
Okay.
And like I marked them all up basically the same way. It's EU, which is Euro USD,
Okay.
AUD USD,
Okay.
GBP USD,
Okay.
USD JPY, and
Okay.
gold.
Okay.
Yeah.
We gonna master that gold, because we can
sure.
be in and out,
Yes.
what,
Yes.
10, 20 minutes?
Yes.
Trade day is done.
Yes. Oh, for sure.
Right. So what are your 90-day goals? 90 days from now will probably be, I'm just going to say that it's October now. So what, November, December, January?
Yes, January.
Yeah.
Sure. My 90-day goals. Number one would be to be not so crazy with it. I want to say I want to be making $100 a trade day.
Okay.
And what else would be my 90-day goal? I wrote it down.
Okay. So by January, you want to be making $100 a day?
Yes.
Okay.
And I want to be able to say I mastered at least one of the trading techniques.
Okay.
And I also want to be able to safely say I can get up from my computer and not have FOMO.
Okay. I don't know if that's going to be possible.
I don't know. I don't know either.
But honestly, that's why I turn my phone off. Like, I'm like, I don't want to see what y'all doing. I'm about to mute the chat.
Yes, I just started doing that. I'm like, you know what? Let me mute these signals and this.
Right.
And that.
Especially when they're like, oh, it just dropped 4,000 points. Like, you're counting the money, but you wasn't even in the trade.
Right. Upset.
Like, oh, if only I would have had my phone on me, I would have got in their trade.
Yep.
But yeah, that's discipline is one of the most important things when it comes to trading. And once you become disciplined and you can block out all the noise, then everything that you want, you'll be able to get, because like your goal is $100 a day. So somebody else's goal might be, $200 a day. You have to be content in what your goals are. And then once you exceed those goals, you have to be like, all right, this is the next thing that I'm going to conquer,
Right.
But I think that'll happen before 90 days, honestly. So
me too, but I'm
yeah.
It's trying to have a safe mind.
Yeah, but we gonna come back to that. I'm on October 29th. In 30 days, we're gonna do an update, and we're gonna let everybody know how much you're making a day. Okay?
For sure.
So what advice would you give someone interested in trading?
Number one would be to stay humble, because if you don't stay humble, the market will definitely humble you. In other words, having that big ego after you have like 2 to 3 wins can knock you down, because you can wind up losing all that and then some.
Yeah.
So be humble, get your pips, be done.
Right.
Be patient, because getting in the market at the wrong time can leave you there feeling crazy.
Right.
You want to look for that perfect entry and everything. So being patient is very important for that.
Right.
Also, don't get emotional with the trading, and make sure you always have a stop loss that you're comfortable with, because if you don't, and you do wind up losing a bunch of money, you're gonna get emotional, period. This is how it go. And even if you was to lose like 3 trades in a row, be done for the day. Don't keep going back into revenge trade. Being emotional during trading is it's not great. It's not a good thing to practice.
Right.
And last but not least, make sure you're using your demo account as much as possible. Always use your demo account. Use your demo account as much as you can.
Right.
Even like it's gonna feel like, oh my God, I wish this was real money. I definitely said that. I'm not that different from you, Lauren. I was only in it for a week. I was like, oh my God, I'm hitting on this demo. Next week, I'm opening my live.
Right.
Oh my God. It was, yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, having a demo account, it's free money. And then you're learning the skill at the same time. So you're practicing what you're learning and without risk with the demo account. Right. Yeah, just use it as much as possible.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. I had I put in a US 30 trade on my demo account on Friday. No, a GER 30. Mm-hmm. I put it in my real and my demo account. You know, so on my real account I got out early because I was like, that was my first time trading at Peer and with that broker. So I was just like, I got out early, but you know, the market closed at 5:00 on Friday. Right. And I just left it open in my demo account. So just randomly, like on Monday, I checked my demo account. It was up like $400. Oh. Yeah. So of course, you know, I was like, dang, I wish I would have left this open in my real account.
Right. Right.
Right. But you have to be content in your goal, because I had already made my goal that day. So it was like, all right, this is what I'm following and this is what I'm going to continue to do. What everybody else is doing doesn't concern me.
Exactly.
Right.
It's you and your goals at the end of the day.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I had like literally just lost my train of thought. Yo, that like completely like took me for a loop, because my next question, oh
Lord, it's gonna come to you.
I know, right? So what would you oh, now I know. Came back to me. How much money does someone need to start trading?
Honestly, it depends on the broker, but I've heard as low as $10. I wouldn't suggest that, but I've heard as low as 10. Most people say 20. I would safely say 50 and trade small. Keep your lot size at 0.01.
Yeah. So you're saying anybody can start their trading journey, trading with us, with $50. Yes. And build it up.
Yes. For sure.
Yeah, we've seen it happen.
Yes. Yes, we have. We've seen the testimonies. I opened a trading account with $50 and grew it to 200 in 4 days. Yeah. Yeah.
It's definitely possible, but you just have to be able to learn how to do it.
Yes. Willing to learn how to do it. Right.
So where can people find you? Your social media?
Okay. Instagram and Snapchat.
Snapchat?
Yeah, I don't even be on it that much. Don't even. Everything I share on Instagram, I share on Snapchat. It's just
right.
It's Yellow Martian. Nope, Yellow Dot Martian. And Facebook is Izzy Alston. YouTube is Izzy Alston. Yeah, that's about it.
I'm going to plug all your social medias below so they can find you if they want to see. Yeah. Do you have any music on your YouTube?
Oh, I do.
Okay. Definitely. I need to see it because I haven't seen it. And I love music.
Oh, yes. Yeah, it's up there. I'm a very interesting individual.
You said what?
Entertaining individual.
Who?
Me.
Oh.
You too.
I try to be. Did you just see that? that alert that said floating in profits. I think it said like 560.
I seen it pop up. I was like, nope, don't look.
This is what we're talking about, y'all. This is what we're talking about.
Yes. Oh my
So
God.
any final words, any final advice?
Don't get discouraged once you get into trading, because you're gonna feel like you can't do what everybody else is doing because there's something wrong with you. That's not the case. Just stick with it. Keep learning. Learn more. Study more, trade less, if that's the case. Just keep studying, and that's super important. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well, thank you guys. Well, first off, thank you, Izzy, for this kind of last minute interview that we're doing. Yeah. Thank you I was kind of tardy, so thank you for waiting on me.
Of course.
And you guys, if you are interested in trading, her information will be linked below. So you can send her a message and we can get you started and on this amazing journey, because I'll tell you this, once you learn, and I'm going to say this again, once you learn the skill of Forex, money will never be a problem.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Thank you.
No problem.
We will see you guys, on the next one. And y'all, if this is on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. If you're on Facebook, comment below. And if you're on Instagram, send either of us a message.
Yes.